What's up, guys? Today we are going to be looking at some school buses I took a picture of on my phone. So, yeah, we're going to dive in and we're going to talk about, like, the Thomas buses. First off, you can see my bus right here and whatnot. So, this is a 2025. As you can see, this is actually a morning shot. I took a picture of it today. I was actually getting off of it to go to school, but this is what it looks like in the morning with all the lights on. As you can see, with doors open and everything. So yeah, there's that. This is a really bad shot, but this is another school bus, but with a wheelchair door. So yeah. This is also a Thomas. I think it's a 2024. I'm pretty sure, or 25. I could be wrong, but I think it's a 25 because it has LEDs. I think, but that's blurry. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah. Anyways, another picture. All right, this is today. I was walking out, my school and whatnot. Just taking some good pictures of the buses, of the buses, man. So you see the first one here on the left. That one I think is a 2017, I think, because it is newer style looking. You can tell by the colors. You gotta really go into the details and pay attention to the buses. You have to look which one is darker and which one's lighter. Lighter ones means it's older, but the darker oranges means it's newer. How you can tell is because the first one in front of that bus is a little faded because you can tell it's a brighter orange. So yeah, there's that. The one behind it is a darker orange because it's a newer bus, and you can tell it's not really that dirty. So that's another good examination of that bus. So yeah, next one, another picture of that same bus, but a little more better. So yeah, this one they have the lights on the bottom. They have the spec for this, bus. You can see the light here. That's called an angel light. That's supposed to shine into your driveway at your bus stop to see where you're going, which is kind of nice. You can actually see, it's got some newer stuff. It's got this little light here if you're just a driveway stop. But yeah, here's your lights up there, your normal Thomas setup. The one behind it's another newer bus like this. Yeah, anyways, there's that one. Alright, here's the Thomas badge. So this is the Hoekstra Transportation. That's the brand. That's where that word is for. I don't even know what that even supposed to mean. I think it's like a company brand that has that set up for that bus. But as you can see, here's the Thomas Buses logo. I like Thomas especially because they got better buses, they run really well, and they got a nice sounding engine. That's for sure. A lot of them are gasoline, but I don't know about gasoline in a bus. But yeah, anyways, there's that. It's a blurry picture again. Sorry, guys. I'm trying my best to get good pictures. All right, next off, this is an interior. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I keep saying weird words. It's all right, but anyways, back in the video. This is a picture of a 2026 Thomas Safety Liner C2 school bus interior. Yeah, I got to see the inside of this. As you can see, this is what it looks like here. As you can see, you can see it's got a refreshed steering wheel that looks like the Freightliner semi-truck steering wheel. That's what it looks like. But instead, you got the Thomas badge into the horn. The horn is like that. If you look back into the older ones, like the 2015 the very start of the Thomas C2. Those are they have little buttons on the airbag on the little steering wheel. It's just a button you press. This one is just easier. You can just lay on the horn. So yeah, I like that, and it's got a new headlight system built in and everything. Yeah, as you can see, there's a switch. Normally, your C2, your normal standard C2 headlight switch would be on the stalk, the windshield wiper stalk, or it's on a little switch. This is a knob. That's pretty nice. And it's also got a newer interior. I actually got to see this bus, you know, and when I walked into it, inside of it, man, you could smell the brand new, smell to it, like the new bus smell, you know. It smells pretty good, you know. It's like a new car smell, like when you go to the dealership and buy your brand new car and you get that smell from the factory, how it was built like that. And I don't know what they call it, but it just has that good smell to it when you buy something brand new. Same with this bus, it's brand new, so yeah. And it's got newer switches too. I just noticed they're easier. I mean, they can be, but anyways, this bus only had 100 miles, I think. 108 miles. And this gauge cluster is bigger, you know. So yeah. Next one, here's another switch. A nice bus driver took this for me. Gave a bus driver took this picture of this on my phone. Got a good shot of the switches and knobs and stuff for the whole bus. As you can see, you got the interior heat. You got the heat there, your front heat, your amber lights, your door right here, and all the switches that power the bus, and of course your CB. All right, here's another good shot. I took this picture once again. You can actually see the gauge cluster. As you can see, it has literally got voice command. It's literally got a voice command button. That is pretty awesome. I like that. You can there's no way you can actually connect your phone and you can literally call something on the bus. That's insane. It probably don't work though because it's a school bus and it's spec'd for the school, you know. So you don't want to. I mean, I guess it'd be perfect if you owned your own bus, but I guess as you can see, it has got it's got cruise control and everything, which is nice. And your menu buttons on the steering wheel as well. It's got a newer gauge cluster. I like that. So yeah, and it tells you it's a digital actually, so it tells you how fast you're going on the little the screen in the middle. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Now, next one. This is a picture of sorry guys. This is a picture of the grill. This looks like a Evolve grill, which means it's like a special grill. It looks like Evolved. Like the Thomas C2 Evolve, that's actually a thing. It's like a special edition to it. But yeah, here's the grill. Alright, another good shot of it. You can see the alternator, or whatever that is, right there. That's an alternator, right, Dad? The little thing, right, or filter area here. I'm pretty sure it's an alternator, but anyways, yeah. Headlights are brand new. They're LEDs. My bus has LEDs on it. Another picture of the headlights. You can see that they got big mirrors and everything. And then here's your hood latch and your turn signals on the hood. Okay. Here's the back of. This is 56. Right here. But as you can see, there's a Thomas logo on the bottom there. Your exhaust pipe right here, and this like bar here. This thing probably could tow, and it's got little hooks on the bottom there. You got your lights and everything. Reverse light. This has actually got 4 reverse lights. So yeah, and here's your emergency door. Here's a picture I took. I took a really good shot of this. I'm assuming this is an older bus because if you look at it, that one's actually I mean, actually, it's newer, kinda. It's not as faded, but yeah. Here's another picture I took. Sorry, the windshield was it was raining, but it's another bus, handicap bus, which has got the wheelchair, door and everything. Then here's the picture of the steering wheel inside my bus. If you guys want to know something different, look at this. Take a look. It is not digital. This is all. What's digital? What comes up to digital? If it's not a screen, what is digital? If it's not a digital screen, what would it be? Just like a regular, just old-fashioned speedometer.
Analog.
This is my bus, guys. I don't know if you know, but I've actually taken videos of my bus coming with the lights on. But it's an analog speedometer, which means it does not have It does not have a screen where it tells you how fast it goes, how fast you're going, where it shows your speed, like it goes to 0 and then it goes up. This you have to like read how fast you're going on an analog speedometer. My 2025 actually has an analog, as you can see. And then of course the button right here. See the button for the horn? That is what the horn is at. And your shifter. Oh, I forgot to mention the shifter on the new 2026 C2s. It's a stalk. It's like a column shifter. It's on a stalk. You just twist the dial, reverse, neutral drive. But my bus has an automatic where it's just a knob and it goes like this, up and down. And then low drives for winter time. Then you got your switches up here, your old knob, your old little switch here. But yeah, that's my bus, guys, and that's it. So if you enjoyed this one, have a nice day, and see y'all next time with more Thomas E2 research videos and all kinds of stuff. See y'all.